All right, everybody, we have a report here. This is Flames of War. We got British on one side, and we have the Germans on the other. We're at the frontier of between Egypt and Libya. You can see here they got the wire going across the frontier with some defenses, and the Germans are moving in, snipping their way through early morning to kick off their assault. Right? Yeah, sounds good to me. So, it was what, 100 points per side?
Yeah.
And, yes, it's time for the assault. They have some 88s. These are all Panzer 3s. They have some 222s, some 8 rads, some 5-centimeter guns, right, Pack 38s. And some more 8 rads. They got a lot of recon. They're right up on the wire, so in the middle of the night, their little vehicles rolled up. And their objective is to take the crossroads, and ours is to take the crossroads. So we're fighting over the crossroads. We have some 6-pounders, some
1725s.
and then we have a heavy weapons platoon here, and another platoon right there. And we have some Crusaders, some Grants. Basically, we got a bunch of Grants, but that
Grant Company.
Yeah. So that, and here's our only scouts are up front on the crossroad at the moment. So could be interesting. All right, we'll be back.
Alvin, if you want to try to bail your guy in back over here.
All right, it's the British turn. They moved up over here, down the road, trying to take the crossroad. Laid down all kinds of fire, trying to take out the 88s that they see. And in the early morning light, they couldn't hit squat. They tried to hit these guys right here. Bunch of rounds dinged off their front shields. And the infantry were just laying down lots of fire, and they were just crouching behind it with ineffectual. The only thing was that our Crusader tanks over here comes round the corner here. It's like, oh, we got targets. And they opened up and bailed out one and destroyed another. But otherwise, the British didn't do much during their turn. Sound about right? Yeah. Couldn't hit and couldn't get their firepowers. All right, will be the German turn. All right, here we got the German turn. The 8 rads came over the wire and made their way over. These guys here have cut their way through so they can maneuver through the wire next turn. These Panzer 3s opened up on the guns over here and pretty much missed, I believe. And over here, the 88s shot down here onto this platoon here and missed.
No, they took out a tank, I thought.
No.
Oh, no, that was your tank.
His tanks over here fired down the road down here and bailed one out. And then these guys here, they had that platoon, opened up on these poor guys in the open, shot them up pretty good, and pinned them. And it's like between the 8 rad and the 50s and the infantry, they did a bang up job on the infantry right there. So that is everything, I do believe.
All right, I'm going to try to unpin. I need a 4. My commander is within range. He is good.
And get the bailout.
You'd have to look on what yours is.
That's your motivation check, right?
Yeah, and you got protected ammo, so it's better.
Remount on a 3. 1.
Nope, he's
Nope. Still bailed out.
bailed out.
All right, we'll be back with the British half of turn 2.
I am.
All right, here we are.
Team dropped a smoke over there too.
Yeah, that's the British top of the turn 2, and they moved their tanks up here. They couldn't get this guy back in his vehicle, but they shot at the guns and did nothing. And these guys here shot over there and did nothing. And they laid down smoke over there. Pretty much did nothing other than that. These guys shot a whole bunch of rounds over there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And did nothing.
Bounced off.
And over here, oh yeah, my anti-tank guns over here. Bailed out one of the 8 rads. And let's see, then your infantry shot over here, and these guys shot the guys on the hill, right?
Yeah.
And
assault. How's that wire going to affect an assault?
You stuck at the wire until you get.
Then you can't. Yeah. Then you can't assault.
Yeah.
And you can't get within 2 inches without assaulting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these guys did some firing down here and laid down some smoke. That's pretty much it. That's everything. Did I miss anything?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
And these guys, now the top of the German turn, they can move through the wire. They're already through the wire. And just get your bail-ins. You got that bail-in right there, the 8 rad.
That one over there.
And that one right there. That's it.
And pinned.
Yeah. And the other. And the pin marker on the. No, he's still pinned. All right, we'll be back. German turn. We had turn 2, correct? These guys moved up over on the flank. These guys crossed the wire. Can't see them there, but they're hiding. And these tanks over here laid down fire over here, correct?
Yeah.
And missed, I think. And over here, the 88s shot through the smoke. I was hoping that smoke would save the day, but they destroyed one tank and bailed out the other 2. They had a lot of hits. It was bad day. And over here, the 8 rads unloaded and took out a boy's anti-tank rifle. And then the smoke that's sitting right there is causing all kinds of havoc, so they couldn't see anything. So.
And the 5-centimeter bailed out one of my.
Oh, that's right. Shot down and punched a hole right through it. Went through the vehicle and out the other side.
Scared the hell out of the people inside.
Yeah.
I made my test.
Check.
Do yours.
All right. I need 4s, right? Oh, 3s. Remounted on a 3+. Remounted. They're back in action, so these guys are back in the vehicle.
Okay, that platoon has to do a last stand check, and that is a 4+.
Made it.
Made it. Did I have anybody else that needed? No.
No, that was it.
Okay.
We don't have any pinned, so that'll take care of it. We'll be back with the British turn. All right, here we go. It's the British turn 3. The 6-pounder guns over here shot over here and did nothing. All of these British tanks right here, all these Grants, opened up on the hilltop over here and did a lot of hits. They're pinned, but what do you call it? Killed one crew, and they failed the firepower a whole bunch of times to actually kill those guys, the remaining one. The 17-pounders punched a hole completely through and wiped out that 1 8-rad right there. And then over here, all the infantry opened up on that crew, that 50-centimeter, not 50-centimeter, wow, that'd be huge. 50-millimeter.
5-centimeter. Yeah.
5-centimeter. Opened up on that one, and basically it's still pinned. And then the tanks over here fired point-blank range and took out that one remaining 8-rad that's there. And for the Germans, you just have to roll. You got 2 pinned units, so the 88 and then the 5-centimeter.
And if you don't unpin them, they run. If you do unpin them, you have to roll them around check.
All right, we'll be back. Here we go. This is the bottom of turn 3 for the Germans. The 8 rads moved up over here and unloaded onto this 6-pounders right here, and did a lot of hits and pinned them. These guys over here fired across the way trying to kill something, and all it ended up was just basically pin. That remaining 88 opened up and just punched a hole completely through and wiped out that one tank right there. The 222's scout platoon opened up and hosed that infantry squad. And then this 50 centimeter, not centimeter, millimeter, the Pack 38, opened up over here and didn't do anything. And along with that 8 rad shot here and didn't do anything. But the big thing happened was this platoon back here opened up on this Crusader squad and just bailed out 3 of them.
Yep.
So they're all bailed out. So now it's the British turn, and let's see, we got a pinned unit here.
Yep. Yeah, need a 4+. He's
no longer pinned. And you got 3. Oh, you got to make a morale test, don't you?
That's after you do your pins and bales.
All right.
So 3 bales, and I may have to roll again. All right, one of them's in. We'll do that one, and then.
They're within 6.
Yep.
So you
So I can re-roll those.
And they're back.
Both in. All right.
All right, so that didn't hurt too badly.
Well, it did. Scared the hell out of him.
Well, yeah. All right, we'll be back. All right, here we go. This is top 4 with the British. They moved up over here, and they took out the 88s right there, and they tried to cross the wire, but they're stuck on the wire. They can't get across. And over here, these guys took out the last of the Pack 38 right there. Whole bunch of firepower went downrange and pinned that infantry squad. Killed a squad, I believe.
Killed 3 squads. It's 2
squads.
It's
2 squads. These guys did a fire and forget. So they just fired and scooted back, hiding. And the Germans right now are doing not bad, not great. The British are having a hard time right here. But other than that, we'll just see what happens. And you have 1 pinned unit. So you just have to make 1 check right there.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Do you have any last stands? I think we cleaned. Oh, this guy here, this rad.
Nope. He's toast. Bail out.
Smoke on it.
Yeah, just put smoke on it.
Yeah, he's gone. So right now, there's just the scouts are getting taken out. All right. We'll be back with the German turn at 4. All right, here we go. It's the bottom of 4. The 8 rads over here opened up with their chain gun. Well, they're actually not a chain gun. It's a 20 centimeter or 20 millimeter cannon. Opened up, killed one of the gun crews here. And the Panzer IIIs over here opened up and killed another gun crew. So, and then these infantry popped up over the hill and said, "Hey, looky there! There's something to shoot at," and laid down a base of fire. So we got a pinned unit right there. These 220. Let's get it like that. There you can see them now. They fired over here and pinned the machine gun teams right there. And then the Panzers back here opened up and bounced off the front slope of these Grant tanks, which is amazing. And one of them shot over here and basically pinged through, did nothing. And let's see, that was it, right? The infantry, did his infantry, I don't know if he's fired those or not.
I don't think he did, come to think of it.
He's got 2 stands of infantry that never did anything.
So 6 shots. They can only do shit against my infantry up there.
Yeah.
They ain't in range.
They were earlier.
Yeah, they should be in range.
Maybe he pulled the guys out that were in range.
Yeah.
Nope.
They're in range.
They're in range.
Okay. 6 shots.
6 shots needing 4s.
Over 6. Oh no,
Within
16.
16.
Yeah, so 4s. Yep.
Force.
1, 2,
3.
3.
All right, 3 saves.
2
2
fail.
firepower checks.
You need 6s. No, but that was 3 hits, so
3
they're not
hits.
pinned.
Right. So far, he's got the anti-tank gun.
And
1 hit.
1 hit.
Saved. All right. Now that's it. Not quite enough. He would have hit with the second time. He would have been pinned. All right. So now the British have to try to unpin themselves. Right here.
All right, 4+.
No.
No. Those guys 4+.
No.
No. Last stand check for them. 4+. Nope, they run. Last stand check for that platoon. He runs.
This guy?
Yep.
HQ?
Yep. Platoon
Well, we
HQ.
didn't do much, but they ran.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, no, that's awesome.
Ray's finally doing his rolls.
50% casualties, and then they went on vacation.
They said, no, let's go to the beach.
So who ran?
The guns up here.
Anti-tank guns right here.
Yeah.
And the
and-
last stand left of the platoon that was up
Oh,
there.
okay.
Right, so.
And Tim shot for you over here. I made most of the
hit.
saves, but
No firepower.
no
I didn't
firepower.
get the firepower and didn't get enough to pin him.
All right. So that's
Shoot
everything.
from what?
Your infantry fired it.
Oh.
Okay, we'll come back at 5, right?
Yep.
There we are, top of 5. We had the British HQ moved over here, tried to lay down some fire, and totally whiffed beg time. Never even got close. The 17-pounders right here shot clear across over here and took out a tank. Obliterated it. And then these Grants right here tried to shoot at the scout cars right there and failed epically, and they shot over here and failed to penetrate. And let's see, what else do we have going on here?
Hosed some infantry, and
Over here?
yeah, didn't do anything.
Yeah. So that, and you just rushed across over here to
Yep.
try to secure an objective,
Yep. And then I shot his scout cars with my machine guns.
and did nothing.
Yep.
So that was pretty ineffectual, other than taking out a tank. So that was it. And you guys don't have anybody pinned, right?
He just rolled to unpin his
All right.
infantry.
So he is unpinned?
Yep.
Okay. We'll be back at the bottom of 5 for the German turn. All right. This is the bottom of 5, German turn. All right. First thing that happened was over here. These 8 rats come flanking around. They're trying to come around the backside. And these infantry moved up. The scout cars came up to the wire right there, laid down some fire onto the infantry, and did nothing. And these guys over here, these tanks, shot over here and missed. And these tanks over here fired over here on these tanks and bailed out one of them. And these infantry right here fired point blank range into that machine gun crew and did nothing.
Pinned the hell out of them.
Yeah,
They were already pinned. But...
yeah.
All right.
Let's see if you can unpin those one guys.
Yep. 4+.
Yes.
They are unpinned.
And let's see. HQ. Reroll. Nope. Still bailed. All right. So we'll come back. At the top of turn 6. The tanks over here missed that guy right there. The anti-tank guns right here took out one tank right there, and then these 2 vehicles right here obliterated the scout cars up on the hill. And that was it for that action. And over here, the infantry and the cars right here opened up on the infantry that was on the hill and mowed them down from the Germans that had moved up.
Tanks missed everything.
Yeah, and they over here they shot across the way and hit and bounced off. pretty much just attracting attention. And you didn't get through the wire, did you?
Nope.
All right. That's pretty much it when it comes to top of turn 6. And we just have the bottom of turn 6 to see what happens.
And we're within range, and if they move, they'll be within range.
Yeah.
So and to swap sides.
All right. This
It's,
is the bottom of 6. We had the 2 8-rads move over here, laid down some fire on the guns right here, and did hit, but they didn't get any firepower hits. Over here, the infantry laid down, killed a few. I think they killed the stand right there. And then they tried to shoot the tanks and did nothing. Over here, all of these tanks fired into here and bailed out a tank. And that was the end of it. So right now they're calling it at the bottom of turn 6. It's like a Pyrrhic victory. The British are sitting on the objective, but it's kind of contested a little bit with some infantry and a tank. But they're going to call it due to time. All right. Anything to say?
Nope.
No. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.